Hey, what's up, guys? It is me, Beer Guy 64, but on here I am Motor Bicycle Guy. So this is going to be a video for YouTube too. So we'll be on both channels. And yes, don't worry, I have beer. We're all good. It's actually a bucket of ice, a bucket of beer too. I don't know. I can't talk right now. I'm gonna do a project today, and I'm gonna show you. So this chair was all wicker before. It was a wicker chair with, metal underneath it. As you can see, the staples in there. Well, it was old, the wicker broke, and my friends fell through it. So what they did was put it in the fire pit and let everything burn off. As you can see, all the rust in here and everything. Well, I'm going to be welding this to it as bands for cushions on the chair. So it's gonna look a little like this. It's gonna be like that. But of course, I'm gonna be cutting that curve out. So I'm gonna have multiple bands on here. So it's gonna go one, 2, 3. Because I need to be able to have enough. I gotta have enough bands, so I'm only gonna probably be able to do maybe 2 or 3, because I have 2 more of these chairs that need to be welded. So we're gonna focus on this one right now because this would be a cool project for TikTok and YouTube. So let's get it. And don't worry, I got the beer. There we go. I can still do it. Coors Banquet, freaking refreshing, right? So I'm gonna cut this. This is gonna get a little loud, okay? I'm dumb. Might help to plug it in, right? There we go. Alright, everything. There we go. Should have been a line in the center. Yep, right there. Right, let me make sure that's correct. Always check work before you do something. Alright. We checked it. It was perfect. Alright. Alright, so what I'm doing right now, I got a sanding disc on here. Instead of just cutting straight down the line, I'm actually grinding down the corner so that way it softens up. And as you guys can see, there is a line right now because it's actually breaking through, and it'll just come apart easier, and I have more bands for more chairs. So let's go. And see? Perfect straight line. And all because of this sanding disc. I know what you're all probably thinking. Oh, why didn't you just use a sawmill? Why didn't you just do this? Why didn't you get a metal cutter? I don't have that. I got a grinder, I got 2 welders, and a whole bunch of just tools, but no other metal cutting tools. So I'm kind of cheap like that. So I know it's safer to use the right tool for the right job, but I ain't got the right tool for the right job. So I'm doing what I need to do. And besides, these chairs aren't mine. They are a friend of mine's. and I promised I would bring them back to life for them, so that's what I'm doing. Let's get back into it. All right, so this is what it's gonna look like so far. Check it out. So I haven't welded them on. I gotta grind all this cuttable stuff on there because that slices your fingers. It's not fun at all. So we got that, and then I was just making sure I had enough for these chairs, which I'll have 3 bands for this chair. Then I would only have 2 bands, so I had to pull out this steel band that holds up a crane. So but yeah, that would give me 2 bands. But if you guys were wondering about the back part of it, so that way when you lean you don't fall through the chair, don't worry, I got that covered too. So this thing right here, these are monkey bars that I built a couple years back. Turns out they didn't want them to begin with, but yeah, so I'm gonna cut it up and get this stuff out of here, and that's gonna be for the back. Yep, hopefully y'all have enough. If not, there's plenty of metal on here to make it back. Yeah, it's definitely gonna look like something out of a Mad Max movie, but at least you can sit in it, and besides, no one's gonna pay attention to underneath the seat. You're gonna have cushions on it, so yeah. But yeah, I'm actually gonna move my bike out of here so I can do some welding to this. But yeah, I gotta do some sanding to the metal so that way I have better contact. But yeah, so be right back. All right, so right now I'm just smoothing it out so that way there's no injury when people go to touch it. So it's gonna be loud, just letting you know. Alright guys, I'm gonna do some welding and we're gonna have some fun. See you in a minute. What's up guys? So I'm gonna do some welding and yeah, let's get right into it. Whatever the hell that was. Alright. Let's tap a little bit. Right now it is tack welded. So, yeah. And just so you guys know, there will be a second part to this video. So definitely stay tuned and keep watching for more.